Hi guys, welcome to my Cleanliness is Godliness series. This is something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. Actually, I feel awkward. I feel like I'm whispering. So let me just see what I need to do to make myself comfortable. This is my first video that I'm recording and I'm going to upload that I'm making outside of my car. So I think I just need to find my comfort in this environment. I'm in my bathroom and I love her so much. So I will definitely find my comfort. Just give me a minute. And I plan on creating so much here because this bathroom in itself is just creation, my creation. And I'm so proud of her. And I plan on doing a lot of content in here, but I'm going to get into that. So anyway, welcome to my Cleanliness is Godliness series. My name's Jasmine. I'm so excited to do this video. This is something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. I feel like my 3D is finally catching up with the ideas and the things, the creations that I see in my mind and in spirit. So I'm very excited to make this video, and it's going to be one of several. With this video, I'm going to begin with cleaning my environment. So I'm going to clean my bathroom tonight, and I'm going to bring you guys with me. I'm going to do a voiceover and just talk. I want to start with cleaning my environment because a clean environment is a clean mind, is a clean life. It's all connected. They all lead to the other. So yeah, clean my environment with me, clean my bathroom with me, and stay tuned for my series, por favor. So yeah, I'm going to give a whole overview of my bathroom. I'll show you what state it is in right now. My family and I have been out all weekend, just coming back and forth in and out, like late nights and early mornings. So I really do need to catch up on some cleaning. And I'll show you where it's at now. My bathroom has a lot of white, so it looks dirty very easily. So I have to maintain her often. And yeah, I haven't done that in the past few days. So let's get to it. Hola YouTube, bienvenido a mi baño. I would like to share my journey with the spirit of creativity. As I mentioned earlier in the video, my bathroom is a divine expression of my creativity. Sometimes we pray for things and then one day we look up and realize, wow, I'm living in exactly what I prayed for. So I wasn't praying for a new bathroom specifically, but I was praying to align with the spirit of creativity, which I'm going to get into in detail in 1 minute. But also, prior to having to remodel my bathroom, we gutted the entire bathroom out. We gutted it. We redid everything. Maybe I'll insert at some point a clip of my before of the bathroom, but it's honestly not a very pretty sight. So maybe we'll just leave things pretty in this video. I don't know. Yo no sé. But a couple of months before we gutted our bathroom, I was feeling in my spirit like I really want to go furniture shopping. And then I ended up shopping for my new bathroom. I had to choose the flooring. I had to choose the bathtub tile. I had to choose everything from the toilet to the mirror to the fixtures to the shelving. Everything is brand new. And I'm so grateful that number one, I aligned with the spirit of creativity in time to create such a beautiful bathroom. And number two, that my creativity was expressed in such a way because my husband gave me complete creative control with how the bathroom came out. We're both very happy with it. I'm very grateful that he entrusted me to do so and that it came out so lovely. So about 9 months ago, I was in a mental rut, and through prayer, meditation, and stillness, I was able to understand that the rut was being caused by a lack of creativity flowing through me. I was praying hard for specific desires. I was hyper fixated on these desires. I was obsessed. I was begging. And essentially, I was praying from a state of lack. I was watching a lot of YouTube videos related to the topic that I was desiring to manifest, which actually it was to begin my social media journey, which I'm here now. So thank God. But I was watching a lot of YouTube videos related to just start, everything is content, just post. I was receiving a lot of information I was receiving a lot of encouragement, which at the time I thought was helpful. It was really distancing me even further from my desire, making me more aware of the lack of this thing and aligning me with the energies of longing and overconsumption. At every given second, we're aligning with something. So it's so important to pay attention and be mindful about what we're aligning with at all times. I was over-consuming, but I wasn't releasing. I would watch these videos, I would take it all in, I would feel encouraged, but then I wouldn't move my feet. I wouldn't do anything at all. I wasn't releasing, I wasn't creating, I wasn't producing. And the thing is, it goes beyond just making content. Like even in my everyday life, I wasn't doing much to release the spirit of creativity, which the spirit of creativity can be released and expressed in so many ways, which I'm going to get into. But to put it into perspective, that's like receiving a bunch of boxes in the mail every single day, but never opening up the packages, never clearing out the trash, never taking and applying or using what it is that we need from the boxes. In this example, it would cause physical clutter and chaos, just as constantly consuming information, ideas, plans, but never producing anything, never releasing, never actually creating. It will also cause a mental clutter and mental chaos. Mental clutter equals emotional clutter equals physical clutter equals spiritual clutter, and vice versa. You can put that in any order you want. When one is cluttered, they all become cluttered because it's all connected. Just like we need to clear out our physical environment, we need to clear out our mental environment. We need to clear out it's so important to express ourselves. That is so important. So this is where I found myself, and I actually started making some pretty rash decisions and moving from a state of desperation, not making the healthiest choices, which I'm not going to get too much into detail because shame on me for just where I was at that time. But at the same time, not shame on me. We live and we learn. And that's one thing that I did was grew from that era of my life. When I realized that this is what I was dealing with, that this is why I was coming from a state of desperation. This is why I was, I wasn't even manifesting opposite results. I would just say I just felt stagnant. I didn't see much motion, much movement at all. And when I realized that it was a lack of the spirit of creativity flowing through me, I called on God's spirit of creativity to be with me. So little things that I did at the time to start allowing the spirit of creativity to flow through me was I went to a candle making class. And in my video, I'm going to point out a black candle and I'm also going to point out a white candle. And these are both candles that I made. And I think that I actually maybe will get a little bit more into detail about these candles one day because they're very special to me. So I went to a candle making class. That was one way I expressed my creativity. I started finding myself in different scenarios that allowed me to express my creativity. Some of them were things that I intentionally booked, like my candle making class. And then other things were things I was getting invited to, which is also another spirit that I was aligning with, the spirit of receiving invites. I wanted to be invited to nice feminine outings. So for anybody who is struggling with the spirit of creativity, I would definitely recommend that you start partaking in things that allow you to express your creativity. It could be as simple as cooking. It could be as grand as redesigning your bathroom. It could be as routine as waking up, putting on a nice outfit, fixing up your hair, maybe putting on some makeup, whatever it takes to make you feel beautiful. Your existence is an art. Your appearance is an art. Everything you do, you should be doing with intention anyway. Make it an art. The way you walk, make it an art. The way that you talk, make it an art. Ever since I started including affirmations and seeing my cooking as a ritual and a time for me to creatively express my love for my family, my meals come out so much better now. So yeah, creativity can be expressed in common, everyday ways. It could be expressed in grand ways. Creativity can be free. It could be expensive as hell. there's so many options. There's no limit to how creativity can express itself through you. And that's something that you should pray for. I'm going to include some affirmations at the end of this. But yeah, that's something we should be praying for, that creativity expresses itself through us in many ways, in abundant ways, in luxurious ways, in ways of love. Our imagination, our thoughts, and our ideas, they need and they deserve an outlet. Otherwise, we get blocked, we get stuck, and you will notice that you are stuck in your physical realm because you are stuck mentally. Mental stagnancy is physical stagnancy. But don't let it scare you. You can unblock yourself instantaneously. You don't have to feel like it's going to take so long or take so much effort for creativity to begin flowing through you. You can go take a beautiful bath, a nice candlelit shower with whatever feels right to you. And just like that, you're expressing creativity. Like I said, go change your outfit. You're expressing creativity. So let's get into some affirmations that we can pray together to allow creativity to flow through us. To the Most High God, to the universe, I align with your spirit of divine creativity. I am an outlet for divine ideas to flow to and through. I walk in faith when I create and produce. The spirit of stagnancy, I thank you for what you have taught me. Because remember, no spirit is a bad spirit. Everything is just a different expression of God. So while our creativity is blocked and we feel stagnant, that's okay. We're not going to damn the spirit of stagnancy. It taught us something in that moment. When I was in that mental rut and kind of making bad decisions, I learned and I grew so much during that time. It's okay. Honor your journey wherever you are. Thank you, stagnancy, but you are no longer welcomed here. I release you so that I can make room for creativity to flow. And let's end this with some breath work, because breath work is the easiest way to connect to God. Our breath is life. It is connection to divine source. So let's inhale creativity and let's exhale stagnancy. So be it. Thank you, guys. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for being on my journey with me. Thank you for tuning in to my new series of Cleanliness is Godliness. There is more to come.